Today it's going to be an interesting one, something I've been dreading for a long time. I'm going to create a marketing plan for my SaaS. The reason I've been dreading this is because I don't like marketing. I don't think any technical builder people with the same personality as me likes fucking marketing, or at least most of it. So you can probably relate, right? Marketing, it's like the thing that you have to do. It's like a chore, but whatever. I need to figure out like the methods and how I'm going to like consistently acquire these customers. And something I've been already doing like 2 days ago was that I used ChatGPT to prospect and send 300 personalized like contact form um, inquiries or inquiries. I'm not sure. Inquiries, whatever. Who the fuck cares? Um, where I like try to get a meeting with them to like my software, and it's like personalized, so it's not like, bro, do you want a meeting? It's like, oh hey, I like this thing about your website and stuff like that. It's like actually personalized, right? And yeah, this was on Saturday, so obviously no people are going to respond, or one person did respond, saying he didn't have the problem, but on Sunday. But most people aren't going to respond in the weekends, so it's Monday today. Hopefully, a few more people are going to reply than just one. So we'll see. The reason why I did contact form is because like I've done cold emails on like the 3 emails that I have. I have one .net, one .com, and then one .no, which is a Norwegian domain, which is the main one I've used. Um, and yeah, I can't really send from either the .no because I actually use that one, and .com as well. I can't really cold outreach from that because I'm going to start using it. And even if I did, the reputation on those, deliverability is really low. I've like kind of used them up, so yeah. Um, and the same with the .net one. It's like kind of used up, so yeah. I also bought a fucking like .co UK domain from like I searched up cheapest .co.uk domain, and there was like get one for free. And I was like, what the fuck is this, like a bundle thing? No, it's not a bundle. You just get one for free. Like what the fuck? And then I was like, sure. But now I got a message saying it didn't pass the security review, and I need to call them on the phone. Like what the fuck? So yeah, I guess we'll have to fucking call them today. I'll add that to my to-do list. Thank you guys for reminding me. I actually forgot. Yeah, that's going to be it. I also have some other errands to run, but basically the plan for today is just fucking make the marketing plan, do some research. I'll share what I learn along the way, so that you guys hopefully can get some valuable insights. Hopefully you guys didn't see the things in my eyes. I woke up like not that long ago. I'm like rescheduling my yeah. Sleeping in is like literally my worst habit. So yeah, guess that's could be a good thing. I mean, there could be worse. Could be fucking addicted to heroin, but it's something I've been struggling for a long time, bro. It's only 8 a.m. though. But anyway, we'll get started. I actually have a doctor's appointment. As I said, I have a few errands in 30 minutes. So I'll just start Claude now with some tasks. I'll come up with something. And yeah, I'll just take it from there. So I just got back home. I have a barber's appointment in 1 hour, so there's not that much I could do right now. But two things. First of all, Claude is so fucking lazy, man. Um, I'll show you guys this. It's like it has worked for hours now, literally hours, to just like prepare a production deployment. I'm sharing my screen, you can see now. A production deployment, and he just like tells me over and over and over that I need to do things. Just like it tells me to do things. It's like, bro, you need to do this. No, fuck, bro. You're the fucking AI here. I gave you a task. You do it, bro. Like, what the fuck? And then it just like continues. Oh, run these migrations, bro. And I'm like, I've already told it. Use SQL skills and do it yourself. but it's so fucking lazy. It's like crazy. So I have like 4% Codex users left. I think, yeah, we're releases in 3 days, so unfortunately I have to use Claude a lot. And yeah, it's fucking big mistake buying a Claude subscription, but I really regret it. I'd rather buy a second Codex subscription, bro, because this is like fucking shit. So yeah, what I'll do, I'll just ask Codex to do it instead. And yeah, that's fucking, yeah. Yeah, now it isn't even responding to me. Holy shit, it's like so stupid. I'm on a $200 plan as well, and this shit is happening to me. Yeah, fucking really annoying. But what I'm going to do though is that I had this report made by ChatGPT Deep Research. Let's see, I'll find it for you. Basically where it researched like the competitors in my space, like this, and it's like it researched their market positioning and how they marketed initially, and then I excluded, like, if they had a big budget, then I excluded it. And then it came up with this Uncat is the best competitor for BilagPilot to study. So that's what I'll do. I'll study them, see how they marketed everything. It's like a big ass report here, which I'll read and hopefully get some valuable insights. And that's probably what I'm going to do before I leave. So yeah, I'll update you guys on like what I learned and everything once I'm done reading. So I've been reading this report. I'm nowhere close to finishing it, as you can see, which is because I've just like been taking my time, like looking up these other competitors and stuff like that. Just get a feel of how everything is working. And when there's like something here, I just research that app store and into it. I just like research how do I get to an app store, blah blah blah. Oh, this competitor, go on their landing page, and then I see it's just some Claude vibe coded shit. Yeah, just like really interesting. And yeah, just like getting a feel of how the market is. And I think Uncat specifically is like the only really good example of like someone that is in the same market as me that I could copy. And you see it, they're also really expensive, like $9 per client. Let's see what mine is. It's 200 for 40. That's the most expensive per client. On the smallest package, that's $5 per client. So yeah, they're really expensive as well. Or not really expensive. I mean, my product is cheap compared to what they get. Not trying to say that to sell you anything, but it's like, it's just true. Compared to the time they save, it's literally so cheap. But it's more expensive than mine, almost twice as expensive, worst case. But I think on the bigger packages, they even go down to like $2 or $3 per client in my pricing. So yeah, that's one thing. And also, yeah, so I'm just reading how they did it. I also got this like really interesting timeline thing here, which basically tells me like how this competitor grew. And I'm not sure like how big they are. I mean, I see they have some reviews here and stuff, but I mean his calendar with meetings literally has no fucking bookings. It's like this meeting is in 2 days and he has no bookings. So yeah, anyway, have to go to the barber now, and then I'm going to continue reading this. I think this is really valuable, really enjoy it. It's just like there's no like ChatGPT gaslighting me. It's just like pure fact. It just kind of lists down how other competitors did it, listing down the other competitors, different methods, and then yeah, it's just, I think this is a great method, and I'm learning a ton from this. So yeah, that's awesome. I'll see you guys when I'm home. Okay, so I was just at the barber, and while I was walking home, I got this email. I got a few replies actually from the contact forms, because like the business week just started, I guess that's why. A few no's, but yeah, nothing interesting except this one. So I sent this message using like Codex automation, and it's like, "Hi, I'm Kevin, founder of BilagPilot. We built a focus tool for bookkeeping and accounting practices. Yeah, I'm not going to read this whole thing. You can if you want to. But the interesting thing they said, I'm not going to read this to you either, but they wrote, no, I'm really low in the camera. They wrote that, bro, I look so fucking handicapped with this thing. It's not fun having it there either. It's fucking annoying. Yeah, to be honest. But anyway, um, yeah, they basically said we do technical testing on softwares, but there's a charge, and we can go on a call. That's what he said. So yeah, I think it's a bit weird though. I did say a technology partnership, but I think it's a bit weird that they're going to charge me because this is a fully fledged working product, or I think it's working for English word. Norwegians I know, but I haven't tested it on English bureaus and English integrations and stuff. But it should be like a fully working software that they can use, they can benefit from right now. So I think it's a bit weird that they're going to charge me for it. But I guess we'll see. If they're going to charge me like a few $100s, maybe I'll consider it. But preferably it be like really cheap, because I don't think I should be paying for this either. I'm giving away free access to my things, and it costs me money because running the software costs money. The SMS that they get, the AI usage that they get, costs me money. The support that I have to give them costs me time and thus money. So I think it's a bit weird, but we'll see what you're doing. This is one from Institute of Certified Bookkeepers. Okay. Maybe this is like a public. Oh shit. What does it say? Largest professional body of bookkeepers in the world. And they replied to my email. Okay. Fucking cool, I guess. We'll see. I'll suggest a few times for a meeting. If I get a meeting, obviously I'll record it for you guys, and we'll see how it goes. Okay, guys. So, guys, let me update you on what I've done. So, I read this whole ass report. It's a long ass thing. You can see it there. It's really fucking long. Uh, yeah, I didn't even start from from the end. I read it with a few breaks. Oh, holy shit! With a few breaks in between, and yeah, I think it's really interesting. There was a lot of basic things in there, like get a few like pilot customers, and they didn't really specify how I was going to do that. It's like went over a lot of the things that I already knew, right? Um, but there was also a lot of interesting and valuable insights to like get a good feel of like how the other people marketed, and I was like, it wrote down this story of like this other competitor which has this slight specific angle, and like that his first customer was his mom that had an accounting firm and stuff like that. I just like felt like I learned a lot about the industry and the competitors, and then this other competitor, he was in web design, and then he has web design friends, and he sold 25 units from 250 cold emails, um, without even having a product. He just like showed sketches, but then they put it was only $50. But still, it's interesting. Just like reading all these stories. So definitely, if you have a product, I really recommend doing like a deep research. I'll see what prompt I use for this. Oh fuck it, I lost it. I really recommend doing a deep research when it comes to like um, getting a feel of like your competitors and stuff like that. Uh, yeah, I can't really find the prompt I used. Not sure how I opened the chat, but doesn't matter. Just ask it about your competitors, probably, and then say your budget, and then give some context, because on deep research it doesn't use memory. It seems like I only think it uses like the personalization, but not full on memory. So just make sure to add some context in there. So yeah, really interesting. I was also looking into these other things, and while I was reading this whole report, I was thinking, what if I reach out to influencers and then give them a referral offer where they can, for example, get the first month of the clients? Because I'm not really optimizing for revenue, or no, sorry, profit right now. I'm just optimizing to get feedback basically and get some trust and proof. That should be my number one priority. Not think about margins and stuff like that right now. I just need fucking feedback. Does this work? How are you doing these things? And preferably get a testimonial, or like the best thing would be when I have the data in a database, because I have access to some data in the database. So I don't need to ask them for permission and stuff like that. When I have some data in the database that I can look at about how they use the software, then I can look at that. Also, this is not a privacy concern. It's like, it's normal. Relax. I can look at the data, and then I can go and fucking my blood pressure thing fucking went up. This cuff. I can look at the data. Sorry, it's a lot. I can look at the data, and I can make some like impressive sounding thing, like, oh, I analyzed 12 bureaus. I used BilagPilot, and then the average saved like 15 minutes per client after like 3,000 documented documents was analyzed, or something like that. And I think that would be really helpful. I do have something similar, but it's not like that concrete, and it's not like really, it's an estimate. It's not a specific number, but right now I say a realistic estimate is around 13 minutes per client that they save, based on like 3,000 documents that was found from the my first paying customer. So yeah, it's really interesting. Felt like this was a good read, and yeah, that was my thing. I'm going to do the referral thing. I asked Claude to find 50. Yeah, it's done. To find 50 influencers that I'm going to reach out to, and then draft the Gmail for each of them, hyper personalized everything, and I can take it from there. So I'll just be a bit careful with like the spam and stuff like that. I think it'll be good, because it's like really fair use case of a business email to like write a affiliate offer to an influencer. So yeah. Another thing I'm going to do is like list on this like app store page for this software, and then also I'm going to make a specific landing page for each integration that I have. So it's going to be I'm going to have one landing page. This is for SEO basically. One landing page for like BilagPilot with Fiken, BilagPilot with QuickBooks, BilagPilot with Xero, stuff like that. I'll have one landing page per integration, and yeah, I'm going to make that now, so that that's ready for the next production version, I think. So yeah, that's the plan. Really interesting. And then also I have some videos that I'm going to watch from like Andrew Tate's The Real World, where there's like this professor Andrew, which is like really knowledgeable about sales and copywriting and marketing and stuff like that. So I'm using the strategic marketing campus there, and I'm learning a ton. Like I have like a lot of notes. Not sure if I have it up. Yeah, there. Like a lot of notes about like marketing basically. You can see there. And then they give you a lot of resources and like charts and stuff like that to make everything very easy. So it's really relevant to what I'm doing. I'll do that right now, and I'll see you guys if there's something to update you guys about. Yo, now pardon the fucking really dark background. Maybe I can make it a bit better, brighter. There we go. Um, Pardon the background. I'm going to sleep now. Um, just let me summarize what I did today. I basically went to the doctor's haircut, and after that, right, I just felt very stiff in my body, and didn't help that I laid in my bed for like an hour, and I also slept in because I slept kind of late yesterday for some reason, just like on my phone, which is like really bad. It's my worst habit at the moment. It's not really bad, but it kind of fucks up a lot of things. So, yeah, that didn't help. And you know, when you just like lay in bed without waking up, you kind of feel sluggish, right? That's how I felt this morning. And with this fucking like cuff thing for my blood pressure, which I got from the doctor, which I'll deliver tomorrow morning, um, I just felt very stiff, felt fucking shit. I felt horrible. And like the air outside as well was like kind of this like humid, um, weird air, which makes me tired, and that's fine when I'm inside. I mean, I have a fucking dehumidifier and air condition, but yeah, I just like fucking felt horrible to be honest, and yeah, um, also I was just like little pussy, didn't want to fucking, or I wanted to, but I, to be honest, didn't push through it and just like really was focused today. So yeah, I mean the day wasn't that great. What I did was that I started by reading the report, which was really helpful and interesting. I mean, I read that. That took me like 30 minutes. With research, probably, yeah, it took me an hour, or a little under an hour. And then I ate some food, and then to be honest, bro, I fucking downloaded the game for some reason. Yeah, probably because like I felt like shit. Just like felt really sluggish and tired and stuff like that. And I don't usually game. I mean, I do occasionally, but yeah, I actually downloaded this specifically because yeah, I got the craving now. And yeah, I fucking played that for a few hours. Then I did a lot of task switching and just like procrastinating. Not, I don't know what the fuck I did today, to be honest. And I ended the day by like doing, to be honest, probably just like half an hour, 45 minutes of like watching the marketing course. So it's actually not a great day when I reflect on it. I do have some of these days occasionally, or like very often, more often than I'd like to admit. Um, but yeah, what I'll do tomorrow, hopefully this fucking thing isn't going to ruin my sleep so that I fucking don't have energy tomorrow either. But I'll really focus on it tomorrow. I'll turn on my like other alarm, which I have on the fucking thing there, you see? Which makes it so that I have to like, my bed is right there. I'm sitting on my bed now. I have to go up there and like manually turn it off, and it's like fucking really loud. So instead of just having my phone alarm right by my bed, I'm going to have that alarm go off, and then I'm going to have like a few other alarms on my phone, like as a backup, I think. So then I'll at least wake up, and yeah, that's my strategy to not sleep in tomorrow, and then I'll be really strict about not scrolling on my phone. I don't have the X app or like social media, YouTube, Instagram. Don't have any of those. So yeah, that's my plan. And tomorrow, what's the plan tomorrow? It's probably to analyze why I sent 300 like contact form messages, and then I only got like 4 responses, like 1% reply rate, and 3 of them were negative, and 1 of them was because they wanted me to pay. So I'll have to analyze that, and also the refer or the I had this like, I mentioned this to you guys, this like sponsorship referral program where I can basically reach out to influencers. I'm not sure if I mentioned this. At least I had this idea while reading that I was going to reach out to content creators to like um, that I was going to reach out to content creators where they can get a link where they get like the first month's fee of the sign up fee, right? So they can earn like $100 to like $500 depending on the plan if a user they refer on their social media signs up and pays after the free trial, and then I keep the recurring revenue. So haven't got any replies on that either, and I sent it from like a few different domains and different inboxes and different senders. So yeah, I'll have to analyze all of that. I mean, if my deliverability was just better, bro, I mean, 99, my business would grow as fuck right now. I mean, that's the biggest constraint, but as far as I see it, there's no like solution to it. That's like, yeah, worth it. I'm not sure. So that's probably the thing I'm going to analyze tomorrow. Why my reply rate is so low and shit. With the contact forms, that's not for my emails. So that's even weirder. Maybe it's just like the nature of how it is. Yep. And yeah, before I go to bed, I'll think about it. What I'll do tomorrow, so that I just don't wake up and don't have a plan. So yeah, that's the day. We're just going to continue the video a bit more yesterday, and I'm just going to share some tips about what I learned tomorrow, and yeah, we'll see. So it's basically going to be 2 days instead of one, but it's fine, right? Good night, guys. Another fucking coffee's going on. That's why I fucking peeped. Yo guys, good morning. So it's 6:30 right now. For some reason was still on my phone, but actually not for that long, probably like 30 minutes. Then just went to the bathroom, prepared everything, and then yeah, coffee. So it's much better than yesterday. Woke up much earlier, and I feel like I'm ready to work, ready to continue this marketing thing, the research. um I'm going to start by just figuring out the email stuff, why that is like going to shift. There's something I can do about it. And maybe I can set up a strategy where I don't fucking buy a domain and then send like 20 a day immediately, but I can warm them up or do something like that. So that's what I'm going to do for now. Also, yeah, my hair is a bit different today than it was yesterday morning, because yeah, my barber took a lot of my hair. I asked for a mid taper, but does this look like a mid taper to you guys? But yeah, he's really good. He's like actually won national championships in hairdressing, I guess, or barbing, whatever the fuck it's called, cutting hair. So yeah, we'll see. Yo guys, so let me give you an update on what I've done today. It's like 2 p.m. We're going to sell our house, so there's going to be like someone coming here to tour it, and then I need to go outside. So I think I'll call it a day here for like what I'm recording and stuff, and just wrap it up. So what I've done today is that I started the day off by figuring out the email domain situation, right? And I asked ChatGPT Pro about this, like how I'm going to set up the really far down in the camera. There we go. Like how I'm going to set up the cold email so that I don't just get put in spam immediately, which, as I said, has been a big problem. And what it said is that I should not, first of all, not use my main domains for cold outreach, because when I send from the .no, when it's like important business things, it gets put into spam, which is like not good for your main domain when it's actually important. It's not cold outreach. I don't do cold outreach on that anymore. So I'll just like completely post cold outreach on that, only like business things. Same with .com, because I might use that more in the future now that I'm going international. But the thing is, I got this .co UK domain for free. I just searched up like cheapest .co UK domain, and it just said like get one for free. So that's really fucking cool. You can try it yourself as well with the domain. Just search up the cheapest, and then you can transfer it to another STMP. But as you said, I needed to fucking, or maybe I can show a video now, whatever. I need to fucking call the support team because my account was apparently under security investigation, right? So that's just their way of, yeah, I didn't buy any services, right? I didn't get upsold, so I literally paid nothing. It said free in the checkout, and I think that's why they put my account under like security fucking things. And then there was an extra step, which probably makes it so that most people aren't going to claim the domain, so that they didn't lose the money for registering that. But then they can still get the benefit of like saying it's free. You know what I mean? Because most people, they're going to get the free thing, and then they're going to be upsold with like the email services and website services. But I did not do that, so that's probably why they put my account on hold. But I called them. I'm a fucking stubborn fella. And I got my account back, changed the name, servers and stuff like that, to the one I use. So that's all fine. And the reason I'm mentioning this is because that domain is the one I'm going to use now for cold outreach. But I'm going to do it very slowly, and I'm going to do it according to the plan that ChatGPT Pro researched for me on how to not get put in spam. So basically scaling it up, like starting with like 0 the first few days, and then, I'm going to use Microsoft, by the way. Starting with 0 the first few days, and then just scaling down 5, 10, just like really scaling up very slowly. So that's how I'm going to do that. So that's going to be one method. Then I watched a course in like strategic marketing in the real world, got some knowledge there. It was a lot, basically like how you get feedback from people that look at your landing page, like your avatar. And thing is, I don't have anyone that I could go on a call with like right now, but I do have calls in the future. I have a meeting tomorrow, for example, sales call, where like I'm always getting feedback and input when I'm on these sales calls. So that information really helpful. It also talked about like just general like landing pages, how to make landing pages that convert. Haven't got a free trial sign up yet, or just a feature added like a week ago. So maybe that's something. And yeah, interesting course. And then now, yeah, so that took a few hours, and then now I basically had this like, as you can see on my screen here, basically have this like cold outreach like plan made for me by ChatGPT Pro. It's like almost 2 hours of reasoning to make this, and I think this is really good. It's like you should find the leads here, you should reach out to them on LinkedIn and stuff like that. So I'm going to try that. I'll update you guys on how that goes, like the LinkedIn outreach. And basically the point that I learned like from all of this, and I think the consensus is really clear on this, is that I should not focus on getting clients immediately now. I should focus on getting pilot customers, like customers that are going to try out the product, right? So instead of doing what I did with the 300 contact forms, which I didn't get any fucking results from, instead I'm going to not ask them for a demo or a meeting, but I'm going to ask them to be like a pilot customer. So I'll give them access completely for free for like a month. They can import it, they can use it, all good. And then I'm just going to ask them if they want to continue, then they're going to pay. So, but that's not the focus. The focus is just pilot customers, get testimonials, feedback, get the word out there. And that's the first step. So that's like the main thing that I learned after all of this, is that the conclusion is really on this, that I should get pilot customers, not necessarily meetings and demos, and try to sell immediately right now. So that's what I'm going to do for the next couple of days. Instead of setting up automations for meetings, I can set up automations to reach out to, for example, consultants, technical accounting consultants, get partnerships with like different organizations that works with accounting firms and stuff like that. so that they can test out my software, and hopefully a few of those pilots as well can become paid. That's like the path here. So, and I'm also getting feedback, no matter if they pay or not. So it's really interesting. Thank you guys for watching. Really enjoyed learning about my, to be honest, I didn't really enjoy it. I enjoy building the product more, to be honest. But it's fine. It's fine, right? You need to do this as well. This is a part of business. So, this fucking sucked, you guys. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, thank you for watching. Hopefully you guys learned something as well. And yeah, make sure to subscribe. Also, after my first video, there were like a few people that joined my community, and they made like some introduction posts in here. So, about like themselves. So I think, yeah, I can't fucking see it. But yeah, that's really fucking cool. If you want to join the community as well, it's called Young and Building on School. Should be a link below. And yeah, thank you so much for watching.